and welcome. Would everybody in the audience please stand and join me in the presentation of colors by the Butler Tech Honor Guard. Please join me in reciting the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge of allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing. The choir will now lead us in our national anthem and the Colerain alma mater.
So proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous
You may now be seated. At this time, I would like to introduce our platform guests. Please stand as your name is read. Mrs. Nicole Talby, President of Board of Education, Northwest Local School District. Mr. Daryl Yater, Superintendent, Northwest Local School District. Mrs. Erin Davis, Building Principal. Mr. Sean Ryan, 12th grade principal. Mr. Mike Stevens, 11th grade principal. Mrs. Erin Kenny Levine, 10th grade principal. And Mr. Matt Hawes, 9th grade principal. Seated in the arena today are Board of Education members, Mr. Mark Gilbert, Mr. Jim Detzel, Mr. Christopher Heather, and Ms. Nancy Slattery. I would also like to thank and acknowledge the administrative staff from the Central Support Office and Butler Tech administrators that are attending our graduation tonight. We would also like to take a minute to thank all of our hardworking people who have made this evening possible. Our teachers, counselors, and staff are here this evening. If you are a staff member at Colerain High School in any capacity, please stand up and be recognized for your hard work and dedication. Each year, members of the graduating class invite honored guests to attend the ceremony. These are teachers, friends, and family members who have made a difference in their lives and made this evening possible. Would our honors guests please stand up to be acknowledged? Please join me in a round of applause for all they have done for our students.
At this time, I would like to introduce our vocal ensemble led by Mr. Blake Huffaker. The choir will perform the senior class song, Ain't No Mountain High Enough.
Listen, baby, ain't no mountain high, ain't no valley low, ain't no river wide enough, baby. If you need me, call me, no matter where you are, no matter how far, don't worry
At this time, we would like to recognize individuals and groups in the senior class for their leadership and their achievements. Student Senate works diligently throughout the year to plan events like homecoming, service opportunities, and monthly teacher recognitions. Will the two senior members of the Student Senate Executive Board please stand to be recognized? This year's class officers and committee chairs have been exemplary in their leadership and organizing activities such as the Senior Superlative Luncheon, Prom Luncheon and Prom, the Joe Bertram Memorial Basketball Game, the Seniors Baccalaureate, and Senior Video. Will the Senior Class 2024 class officers please stand and be recognized for all your dedication and leadership? It is my pleasure to introduce the Herff Jones Students of the Year for 2024. These two seniors are known for their leadership, spirit, pride, talents, and intelligence as the best all-around male and female student at CHS. This year, the Herff Jones Students of the Year are Ella Rayner and Brady Bigner. At this time, I am proud to recognize the members of the Elite 32-14-20 Club. The criteria for membership are earning a 32 or higher on the ACT and a 1420 or higher on the SAT. It is important to note that the SAT score represents a change in the scoring system from past years. These scores represent the 99th percentile scores on these two prestigious standardized tests. Students who qualify for this honor have scored in the 99th percentile nationally on both of these college entrance exams. The following students are members of the 32-14-20 Club and are wearing white cords this evening. This year we have two students who have achieved this honor. Please stand as your name is called. Elia Lease and Alexandra Zamora Gertis. Elia Lease was also named a National Merit. Next, we would like to recognize those students who have earned an honors diploma. To obtain an honors diploma, students must meet strict coursework requirements. These students have met stringent course requirements and other required components. The requirements include a 3.5 GPA or higher, 27 or higher on the ACT, 1280 or higher on the SAT. Will the 60 students who have earned an honors diploma please stand and be recognized at this time?
This year, over 212 members of the class of 2024 participated in a 2-year career and technical education program through Butler Tech. Their teachers were asked to choose the students of the year who represented the tops in the class for each field of study. When your name is called, please stand and remain standing. Please hold your applause until all names are read. This year, Butler Tech students of the year are in criminal justice, Kaysen Emerson; in construction, Ethan Walheimer; in cosmetology, Samantha English and Tiarius Gilbert; in diesel technology, Mason Yost and Hayden Wallace; in digital media, David Lane; in financial services, Alana Jones; in health technologies, Kylie Surdick; in precision machining, Kate Ott; in programming and software, Ethan Cooper. Congratulations to this year's Butler Tech Students of the Year. Participating in College Credit Plus provides our students with a unique opportunity for Colerain students to graduate with more than one diploma. This year we have 3 students that have not only earned their high school diploma, but they will also leave CHS with an associate's degree from Sinclair College. The following students have earned an associate's degree from Sinclair College: Tierno Diallo, Michael Reckelhoff, and Puan Subedi.
The National Honor Society serves to acknowledge those students who have demonstrated excellence in the areas of scholarship, leadership, service, and character. Many of the members of the National Honor Society present here tonight were inducted at the end of their junior year. These students are wearing gold tassels. Will the 33 members of the National Honor Society please stand and receive our thanks for your leadership and service? We now want to honor those students who have achieved special designations based on their hard work and preparation over the last 4 years. These students are wearing gold stoles as recognition of their achievement. Students recognized as cum laude have earned a grade point average of 4.24 to 3.75 weighted GPA. Will the 50 students who have earned the distinction of cum laude please stand and be recognized? Students recognized as magna cum laude have earned a grade point average of 4.49 to 4.25 weighted GPA. Will the 18 students who have earned the distinction of magna cum laude please stand and be recognized? Students recognized as summa cum laude have earned a grade point average of 4.5 or higher weighted GPA. Will the 5 students who have earned the distinction of summa cum laude please stand and be recognized?
We would now like to recognize all of our students who will be serving our country. We have confirmation that the following students will serve our country in the armed services. Please rise when your name is called, and please hold your applause until all are called. Army National Guard, Joseph Benson, Marcus Baez Jr., Teresa Coffey. United States Army, Evelyn Macario Jacobo. United States Navy, Ella Rayner. Thank you for your service. Next weekend, as we do every year, our nation pauses to remember those men and women who gave their lives in service to our country. Today, we wish to thank those present who dedicated a portion of their lives so that we might enjoy the freedom to gather here and celebrate with family and friends. Would all the veterans and active duty members present in the audience please stand? Please join me in thanking them for their service to our country. Finally, I'm pleased to announce the results of our awards and scholarships that this class has earned. As of May 1st, Colerain High School students have reported over $3,351,000 in academic and athletic scholarship awards. At this time, Mr. Ryan will give the challenge to the class of 2024.
Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed faculty, proud parents, and most importantly, the remarkable 100th graduating class of Colerain High School, the class of 2024. A group of individuals who have shown resilience, determination, and relentless pursuit of excellence throughout their high school journey. It is with immense pride and joy that I address your class today. Today marks a significant milestone in your lives. As you sit here with your caps and gowns ready to receive your diplomas, you're not just closing one chapter, but you're embarking on an exciting new one, a journey filled with endless possibilities. Many significant things happened 100 years ago. The first Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade was held in New York City. France hosted the Summer Olympics, as well as the first ever Winter Olympic Games were held. Popsicles were created and Band-Aids appeared in stores for the first time. Calvin Coolidge became the first president of the United States to deliver a radio broadcast from the White House. Notebooks with spiral bindings were invented, and our beloved Colerain High School opened its doors, where we began educating our community members. 100 years ago, the institution of education was far different from what it is today. I'm certain that President Coolidge would have no idea what a Chromebook is, or how to use Google Classroom, or what the capability of the internet would lead to. However, despite these vast differences, excellence has prevailed. Excellence is defined by the quality of being outstanding, and I believe that the class of 2024 not only embodies this definition, but has brought excellence to the Colerain community and beyond. Graduates, your commitment and achievement, your character and your excellence is outstanding. Your efforts have added to our school's legacy over the past 4 years that each one of you have graced the hallways, classrooms, fields, courts, gymnasiums, auditoriums, and the stages of Colerain High School. You've contributed to our school's past 100 years of education through your pursuit of excellence. You're leaving Colerain better than you found it, and our community is forever grateful for your outstanding achievements. Graduation is a time for celebration. As we celebrate your accomplishments, let us acknowledge the support systems that have helped you along this way. From our families who've stood through you with thick and thin, to the teachers who've nurtured you, your minds, and inspired your passions. The friends who've laughed with you, cried with you, grown with you, they've all played a vital role in shaping you as the individuals you are today. Graduation is a time of reflection. Graduates, Colerain High School has been more than just a building where you've attended classes. It's been a second home, a community where friendships were formed and memories were made. From Friday night football games to late night study sessions, from the thrills of victory to the lessons learned in defeat, each experience has shaped you to become the remarkable individuals that you are today. I hope that you appreciate what Colerain has provided you as much as we appreciate what you've done for Colerain. Lastly, graduation is a time of anticipation. As you prepare to step out in the world beyond these halls, I urge you to carry with you the values that define Colerain's spirit: integrity, compassion, and the commitment to service. These values have been the cornerstone of your education, guiding you not only in academics, but also in life. They should be the first words of the next chapter you're each about to begin, by creating the second you walk across the stage to receive your diplomas. In this chapter, welcome diversity, extend empathy, model tolerance, and continue to strive for excellence in everything that you do. The world's full of opportunities, but it's also fraught with challenges. It will test you, push you, and sometimes may even knock you down. The class of 2024, as you embark in this new chapter of your lives, I challenge you to cultivate resilience and adaptability, especially in the face of adversity. Life is unpredictable and setbacks are inevitable. But it's how you respond to these challenges that will define your character and determine your success. Never lose sight of the inherent potential to affect positive change in the world. Never forget your ability to achieve excellence. And remember, once a cardinal, always a cardinal. I have no doubt that each of you possess the determination and courage to rise above any adversity you may stumble upon in order to make a positive impact in the world. Class of 2024, you are not just students of the past, you are architects of tomorrow. Remember that the world is yours to shape. Embrace the challenges that lie ahead, for it is through overcoming them that you'll realize your true potential. I believe in each and every one of you, and I cannot wait to see the incredible contributions that you're going to make to the world. Thank you for allowing me the honor to be part of your journey. Congratulations, class of 2024. I'd like to introduce, next we're going to be hearing from our student representing our summa cum laude graduates. All students earning the summa cum laude honor were given the opportunity to compose and submit a graduation speech to potentially be selected as a representative from the group. I'd like to introduce Lydia Manus.
What is Colerain? How could we define it? Today, the Colerain High School class of 2024 celebrates 100 years of stories, thousands of teachers, and over 22,000 graduates. Each succeeding generation raises their voices in the age-old chant, "We are Colerain," intrinsically knowing what it means because we've experienced it for ourselves. It's forever etched on our hearts, an undefinable spirit that fills the halls, classrooms, and fields, every place that we call home. I'm convinced that Colerain is a special place. Not a perfect one, but special all the more because of those very imperfections. We're underdogs in the truest sense of the word, scrappy and proud with something to prove. We fight for a spot at the table because we know that despite our exterior, or perchance because of it, we have a heart and soul unlike any other place. We're not given things without effort. We sacrifice blood, sweat, and tears for every gain, making victory all the sweeter. We're a tight-knit family connected by our common passion and love for one another. Whether it be Miss Ritchie's thoughtful messages, even from maternity leave, or friends that make a point of showing up to meets, games, plays, and even something as nerdy as quiz team, we know how to build people up. We face our problems head on. We want to prove that Colerain is more than what people think. We're not afraid to fail, and we work hard. We truly know and support one another. So much of Colerain are the icons that walk the halls. It's Miss Vaughn's frustrated "people" as she shakes her head and tries to hide a smile, and Mr. Richter's endless stream of random facts, most notably that you swallow 4 spiders in your sleep every year. It's Miss Bachhold singing in the corner classroom, Coach Allen's unforgettable life lesson analogies, and sharing a donut and an authentic belly laugh with Miss Roble. It's the dread on each face as Mr. Ryan signs us up for yet another opportunity, though we know he makes us better, and we love him for it. It's Miss Chisholm's fastidious commitment to making sure we're prepared, Mr. Cooney's constant Frisbee games on the football field during freshman COVID cohorts, and Mr. Weaver's evil smile as he sips on his mug of students' tears. Then there's Miss Schwabel repeating this timeless stats trick, if P is low, reject that null hypothesis. And dancing to double dream hands with Mr. Huffaker. We love to hear your boy Coach Huber on the mic giving us weekly announcements, and Miss Trudy who constantly fights with the intercom system. It's Mrs. Davis who must have 10 doppelgangers because she's present at every single event cheering us on. And we won't be able to forget Mr. Stoynoff's reminder that we must pass 5 classes season after season to stay eligible, or Mrs. Martini's familiar reminder over the afternoon announcements that it's a great day to be a Cardinal. Truly, Colerain is built on these faces and so many more. No student leaves without being touched by someone special. As Galinda says in the musical Wicked, I've heard it said that people come into our lives for a reason, bringing something we must learn, and we are led to those who help us most to grow, if we let them, and we help them in return. We've been that for each other. We're a patchwork of people of all sorts. Everyone is welcome, those from the other side of the world, and those who've been living in Colerain's backyard for generations. We learn from each other's experiences and values, opening our hearts and minds to new ideas. We've got geniuses and jokers, athletes and artists, and all around people of compassion and character. Everyone offers something to Colerain, and Colerain offers something to everyone. It teaches us that we don't need all the bells and whistles to grow. Grit and hard work will take us places. Someone along the way told us that you get the grade you deserve. Colerain has shown us that things worth something cost something. And while the lowest bar is always there, the higher one is worth reaching for. We learned that success isn't just gauged by the number of victories, but our own personal transformation on the journey. The place and the people of Colerain have been the catalyst for our development, from naive and inexperienced freshmen to the accomplished young adults walking across the stage today. Thank you to the entire Colerain High School staff, our devoted administrators, our committed counselors, coaches, the Board of Education, and Superintendent Mr. Yater. You've dedicated your lives to creating opportunities for us, and we appreciate your tremendous investment. To my parents and sister, who've sacrificed so much to give me an opportunity to pursue my dreams, thank you. And thank you to all the families who have championed your students to make this moment possible. Thank you to my God, who has blessed me beyond measure and done far more abundantly than all I could ask or think. Colerain, we've had 4 years together that feel like a lifetime and an instant simultaneously. Enough time to change the course of our lives, but not enough for us to ever truly thank all of you who've made the difference. Though he would wryly deliver the line in a more ironic context, I'll affectionately quote Mr. Dowling and say, "Such is life." It continues moving, ready or not, and sad as we are to say goodbye, we're ready for our future because of how you've taught us. Scratch that, how you've loved us. So thank you. According to my favorite friend, Winnie the Pooh, you can always get to where you're going by walking away from where you have been. But even walking away, we carry with us the spirit of Colerain that has been present the last century, and proudly step up as the next generation of Cardinal alumni. Now and forever, we are Colerain. At this time, I would like to introduce Mrs. Erin Davis to give the principal's address.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us as we celebrate the 466 students you see seated on the floor in front of us. You might think that the three of us just wrote our speeches together, but I promise we didn't. But I do think it is a testament to how important and special Colerain is. Graduates, you have made it. What a year it has been. Believe it or not, your high school career has now come to an end. Tonight marks the end of one chapter in your life, with bringing tomorrow to the first page of your next chapter. You will no longer have to check into the Raptor system to get a tardy pass when you're running late in the morning. You won't need to hurry to class before the bell rings. And you will not be hearing my annoying morning announcements reminding you about your dress code and cell phones. You will be on your own. It will be time to prove to the world what you are made of. It's time to write the next chapter in your story. Although you each have your own story as the 100th graduating class of Colerain High School, your story has now left its mark on the walls of CHS. You have joined approximately 23,000 other graduates who have too worked hard to earn a high school diploma. Think about that. 23,000 individuals have taken a similar journey through the halls of CHS, just as you have done. If we stop and think about it, education certainly has changed over the last 100 years. But in reality, the goal has remained the same, to learn. You come to school to learn English, math, social studies, science, health, PE, music, art, foreign language, and many other electives along the way. However, some might argue that more importantly, you're learning about life. Each experience that you've had along the way throughout the last 4 years is there to prepare you for something bigger. You have learned that turning your essay into Mr. Cooney on time is a skill that will be needed when it comes to turn in the draft of your article to the lead editor when the deadline is fast approaching. You are learning that practice makes perfect in Mr. Weaver's room as you repeatedly practice how to solve an equation time and time again, but more importantly, will your taxes correctly be done on tax day? You're learning about laws and regulations in American government class with Miss Jackenwitz, which will be vital when you begin the police academy next month. Those dissections in Mr. Hogan's class weren't just to have the smell of formaldehyde fill the hallways, but for you to begin learning more about the various organs that you will continue to study in nursing school. Those different cholesterol numbers Mr. Waltz warned you about in health class will most certainly be mentioned in your yearly physical. The composers you heard about from Mr. Page in class will help you take the lead in family game night when the category of American pop music comes up. And those still life drawings you completed in art with Ms. Moore, which helped you with prepared you a little more for the patience you'll need one day when dealing with your own children. The repetitive vocab practice in Spanish with Mr. Richter will give you a step ahead when you arrive in another country after your deployment in the Navy. And the breaks that Mr. McDaniel had you check just one more time might just be what saves the family's lives As the breaks that Mr. McDaniel had you double check one more time will be what just might save a life as you fix the family's brakes in the service department at Honda before they set out on their family vacation. No matter how big or how small, the number of lessons you have learned are countless. The beauty in learning is sometimes you don't even realize or appreciate you're learning at all. Even when things seem to be tough, remember that the other 23,000 graduates who have shared the journey at CHS with you have also walked through great hardships as well. Throughout the last 100 years, students at Colerain High School have experienced impacts from Wall Street crashing, the effects of the Great Depression, World War II, the Korean War, the Holocaust, 9/11, COVID, and sadly too many more to name. All of these lessons have helped shape past Colerain High School graduates, including you, into adults that you are now. These events have made you resilient, strong, and hardworking. The last 4 years may not have always been easy or fun, but my wish for you is that you continue to find these experiences, both good and bad, rewarding. Maybe one day, just like me, as one of the 23,000 graduates, when you're 21 years out of high school and you move from sitting on that floor to standing at this podium and giving this speech, you'll be able to share the great amount of appreciation for all the lessons that life has taught you with others. Do me a favor. Think of one lesson that you have learned throughout these last 4 years. Share that lesson with someone today. The only way that we will change the world and make it a better place is to help one another. When we take the lesson that has taught us what life is all about and extend them beyond the classroom, we grow, we learn, and we change. Family and friends who are here to support our graduates this evening, thank you for playing a vital role in the lessons you have taught your students. Your active role in the lives of these individuals has made them a better person. You have left a mark on them that they will carry forever. Staff, thank you for taking your curriculum and making engaging lessons that prepare students for the future they have not yet experienced. Your lessons are now tools in their toolbox for life so they can now go out and conquer the world. And students, it's now up to you. Your choice of where to go with these lessons is now in your hands. They can both be exciting and scary. However, if you always remember that there is something to be learned in every lesson, you will have a great life. I hope that you are able to think back and reflect on those things that you have learned during your time at Colerain. We will all take different paths from this point on. But please remember that you always have a path back home to Colerain High School. And never forget, once a Cardinal, always a Cardinal. Okay, the moment we've all been waiting for. Yep. During the presentation of students, I ask for your cooperation. Staff will signal the appropriate time to applaud by saying the words, "Thank you," at the end of their list of graduates. It is imperative that you please do not use noisemakers or scream so that all parents and family members may hear their graduates' names. At this time, I am honored to introduce to you our Superintendent of Schools, Mr. Darrell Yater. It gives me with great pleasure to present to you the 466 members of the Colerain High School class of 2024. Attendants, please take your places.
On behalf of the Northwest Local School District, I wish to congratulate the graduating class of 2024. Ms. Davis, the credentials of the candidates presented here this evening have been reviewed. The candidates are entitled to the diplomas that they will receive from Colerain High School. We may now begin the ceremony with a reminder that all cheering should remain until you hear the advisor say thank you. So please make sure that we respect the decorum of the ceremony so all families can hear their students' names.
We will begin by presenting the diplomas to the seniors seated on stage. Brady Thomas Bigner, summa cum laude. Elia Ryan Lease, summa cum laude. Lydia Ann Manus, summa cum laude. Claire Quinlan Stamper, summa cum laude. Alexandra Daniela Zamora Gertis, summa cum laude. Thank you.
Dior Moses Hawkins. D. Astu Pui, cum laude. Thank you.
Alina Grace Furl, cum laude. Gabrielle Marie Jackson, cum laude. Thank you.
Madeline Claire Andrews. Ava Ryan Detsu, cum laude. Lily Delaney Diebold, magna cum laude. Kamara Alexandria Jackson. Cassandra Alexandria Jackson, cum laude. Dariante Deshawn Breeden Love. Cadence Nicole Mitchell, magna cum laude. Akriti Oli, cum laude. Lamika Gwendolyn Penn. Ella Noel Rayner, magna cum laude. Haley Elizabeth Shell. Araya Jayana Smith. Destiny Denise Marie Winbush. Thank you.
Kiris Malatu Abibi. Abigail Tasfai Abraham, cum laude. Salam Abraham. Royce Laverne Eco. Hiran Alberto Aguian Aguian. Mohammed Sharif Adira. Jihad Malik Al-Latif. Eli William Alexander, cum laude. Marianne Naomi Alicia. Elias Nasera Amsalu. Shalom Natsera Amsalu, cum laude. Demetrion Tashan Anderson. Grace Elizabeth Armstrong. Aiden Ashton Atwood. Journey Savaz Austin. Summer Iceland Baker. Tatiana Danelle Baker. Jaira Kaela Banks. William Scott Barber. Angelica Maya Bates. Thank you.
Tyler Deshaun Bean. Trevor Mitchell Beckman. Bethlehem Solomon Buzayu Belay. Liam Jacob Bell. Lillian Renee Bellinger, cum laude. Joseph Nicholas Benson. Marcus Rayshawn Baez, Jr. Kiera Rose Bishop. Wanye Cash Bishop. Brianna Janae Black. Stephen Ray Boland, Jr. Megan Elizabeth Boer. Zachary Christopher O.C. Booker. Viviana Isabel Bowens. Dylan Richard Bowers. Ryan Charles Bowers. Heather Garland Boyd Hughes. Michael Darnell Boyden, Jr. Donovan Matthew Bracey. Leah Miracle Bradshaw. Sasha Ariana Brandon. Katana Denise Jean Brookins. Thank you.
Anaya LaBarbara Brooks, cum laude. Darian Lamar Brown. Desiree Nicole Brown. Ramir Asantia Brown. Isaac Charles Bullocks. Jackson Scott Burke, magna cum laude. Logan Andrew Bird. Jacob Brian Byrne, magna cum laude. Taraya Danae Caffey. Naija LaDawn Nicole Caldwell. Savannah Ray Callahan. Dossier Darius Cameron. Jordan Christopher Campbell. Kanaya Rainice Kennedy.
Ciara Marie Cannon. Jakayla Renee Carpenter. Mariah Lillian Carter. Nadia Sherelle Carter. Serenity Nicole Caudell. Oscar Yosmar Saron Garcia. Sierra Marie Chapman. Thomas Lee Russell Chapman. Thank you.
Marley Elizabeth Shalinsky. Krishan Josiah Michael Clark. Estella Shalom Claude, cum laude. Prince Jamar Daniel Cody. Teresa Ellen Coffey. There we go. Aaron Davy Colson. Darius Levante Colvin. Darion Davis Colvin. Ethan Knight Cooper, magna cum laude. Destiny Ann Copeland. Jaden Lee Cornwell. Ava Nicole Courtney. Alexis Julianne Craig. David Lewis Craig. Connor Thomas Crossan. Nyla Javai Crowell, cum laude. Ethan Ryan Cruz, cum laude. Mior Destiny Cunningham. Amarion Dewan Curitan. Thank you.
Kyle James Daniel. Bryson Lee Doherty. Brooklyn Ann Davis. India Nakai Davis. Nevaeh Jemiah Davis. Allie Leanne Dawson. Corey Lynn Derringer. Larissa Diane Delton. Samaya Capri Dennis. Nicholas John DeSalvo. Jada Lene Dieters. Rocky Day, cum laude. Sujata Dungal, magna cum laude. Theranos Seydou Diallo, cum laude. Alicia Nicole Diaz. Sydney Michelle Dragon. London Jade DeBose. Tariq Kamani Dumas. Madeline Elizabeth Duncan. Morel Joshua Durham Jr. Kara Nicole Easton. Connor Edward Edelin. Elijah Sequoia Edwards. Kaysen Lynn Emerson, cum laude. Samantha Grace English, cum laude. Kylela Emma Ray Estep. Anaya Jaree Mila Evans. Shelby Joe Farler. Maya Ariana Flowers. Thank you.
Rick Benjamin Flowers, Jr. Tamaya Destiny Fox. DeMarcus Joseph Raymond Freed. Blake Billy D. Freeman. Aiden James French. Isabel Ann Fry, magna cum laude. William Joseph Fry. Madison Serena Nicole Fry. Sophia Carrera Gaddis. Jordan Michaela Gates. Ian Patrick Gehring, cum laude. Lamira Denise Gentry. Austin Steve Girth. Hunter William Girth. Braden Michael Gilbert. Tierras Elizabeth Gilbert. Marjavion Sullivan Gillian. Ilya Gligorov. Shiley Brielle Glore, cum laude. Trace Cade Godwin. Isaiah James Goebel. Irving Amilcar Gomez. Michelle Juanita Gomez. Harold Morris Guzman IV. Lawrence Edward Gore III. Elijah Michelle Grant. Marcus Gregory Grant, Jr. Thomas Riley Gray, Jr. Molly Ann Green, cum laude. Sabrina Marie Greenway. Thank you.
Luke Alexander Gregory. Cheyenne Lorraine Marie Griesinger. Brianna Marie Griffith, cum laude. Fatima Samira Goya. Aubrey Brooke Gully. Milan Gurung. Caleb Helu Abebi, cum laude. Jaden Lee Hall Hughes, cum laude. Michael Allen Hampton III. Mikkel Anthony Hampton. Faith Anastasia Harris. Michaela Jean Hartman. Courtney Marie Haverkamp. Stefan Kenneth Hedges. Braden Trayvon Lewis Heisel. Kayla Ryan Helmke. Micaiah Logan Hemphill. Genesis Yakaya Henderson Hudson. Olivia Michelle Henry. Maria Luisa Hatipa Hernandez. Janaya Montavia Higgins. Jaliana Nikayla Heinzman. Riley Michaela Hay. Kimara Ine Holt. Ethan Christopher Hooper. John Michael Hounshaw. Thank you.
Elliot Michael Hoyce. Sehan Hermes Hostar, cum laude. Haley Alexis Hudson. Emma Dawn Hunt. Zachary Franklin Hudson. Mary Elizabeth Hyde. Destiny Shay Yvette Jackson. Joshua Joseph Jackson. Jayana Ramel Jackson Hall. Balek Abdulaziz Janjir. Jakari Amor Jenkins. Alexandria Tamara Jett. Yoni Maraceo Jimenez. Alyssa Marie Johnson. Angel Antoinette Johnson. Caleb Deshawn Johnson. Dion Randall Johnson. Eric Lamont Johnson Jr. Kenai Jovan Johnson. Sean Patrick Johnson II. Trayvin Andre Johnson Lang. Alana Nicole Jones, magna cum laude. Elise Ivy Marie Jones. Linnell Alvino Jones Jr. Rashawn Avi King Jones. Titan Elijah Anthony Jones. Thank you.
Zachary Ethan Jones, cum laude. Joshua Daniel Michael Julian. Leah Claire Kaiser. Rachel Elizabeth Keller. Joshua Michael Kelsey. Christopher Anthony Kemper. Brooklyn Rayanne Keefe. Dylan Jacob King. Tamaya Nicole King. Caleb Vaughn Kirby, cum laude. Charles David Kissel, cum laude. Richard Allen Court. Kaylee May Kostoff. Yamensa Chance Esther Kawasi. Lauren Paige Kramer. Crystal Marie Kuntz. Margaret May Lane. Colt Michael Lane. David Jose Lane, cum laude. Catherine Elise Lane. Chase Alexander Langland, cum laude. Brian Christopher Tyree Letton. Adrian Raven Elizabeth Lewis. Thank you.
Elijah Nicole Lewis. Prajal Limbu. James Dylan Lloyd. Austin James Long. Sydney Diana Loneman, magna cum laude. Belinda Isela Lopez Jimenez. Brian Josue Andreas Lorenzo Velasquez. Jameer Dupree Lucas, cum laude. Shane Douglas Lucan. Isa Khalid Lutfia. Evelyn Margine Macario Jacobo. Sarinka Magare. Guadalupe Manduano Lopez. Crownley Hassan Ali Marcelin. Oliver Brian Galvani Marroquin Aguilon. Trinity Simone Martin. Brooklyn Michelle Mather. Lily Jean Matthews. Javar Jermaine McAfee. Luke Riley McAfee. McKinley Faye McClure. Duran Shakir McCollum Jr. Ever Renee McCutcheon. Michael Ray McDaniel. Thank you.
Orville Owens McDonald IV. Jaslyn Marcia McKittrick. Kalia Jade McManus. Kiera Renee Meadows. Sabrina Jean Meyer. Kathleen Dolores Mester, cum laude. Sean William Metcalf, Jr. Preston Douglas Myers. Matthew Gregory Mikes. Janisa Nichelle Miller, cum laude. Miriam Florinda Miranda Jimenez. Layla Mackenzie Mitchell. Alana Gabrielle Mitchell Garner. Rayshawn Milan Moore, Jr. Yoselin Andrea Morataya Reblero. Amy Lee Morgan. Corey Rayshawn Myrick. Mickey Newcomb McManus. Thomas Keith Newton. Elizabeth Twit Wynn. Julia Malika Nored, cum laude. Samuel Philip Norton. Kaylin Ray O'Connell, cum laude. Ariane Sherelle O'Hara. Dylan Levi Oakes. Thomas Jacob Oborn. Gary Evan Oglesby. Miranda Rose Omer. Thank you.
Serenity Desiree Euler. Luke David Oliverio. Ryan Jacob Ollis. Kelmer Ashton Omenkar. Samuel Edward Osborne. Cade William Ott, magna cum laude. Ethan Tyler Overholtz. Isabella Ann Marie Paganelli. Jalen Rose Parker. Lamel Rashawn Parker, Jr. Nigel Damone Partee Stanley. Mackenzie Lachey Patterson. Roxana Carolina Perez Miranda. William Donald Perkins, Jr. Braden Tyler Faffinger. Eleanor Rose Phelps. Ashton Travis Phillips. Sharmaya Lenice Nicole Phoenix. Genevieve Isle Pierce. Ryan Matthew Place. Aiden Jacob Platt. Michael Demetrius Pope. Thank you.
Reagan Skylar Pop. Apsana Paudiel. Arlesia Davion Pau. Sergel Tamara Prado Escobar. Adam J. Sean Pryor. Austin Levi Pryor. Sandhya Rai, magna cum laude. Raquel Reblero Brito Aguiar, cum laude. Michael Gregory Rekoloff, magna cum laude. Robert Michael Redford, magna cum laude. Danae Latasha Reed. Kayla Paige Riley. Madison McKinley Reynolds. Skylar Bennett Resney Tillman, cum laude. Jada Lynn Richter. Brennan Michael Ritzy, cum laude. Kim Raj Rizal. Yeoman Rizal, magna cum laude. Philip Edward Roberts. Curtis Andre Robinson, Jr. Jordan James Robeson. Tommy Allen Rogers III. Ethan Michael Rohr. Christopher Romero, cum laude. Thank you.
Nasir Ruff. Erin Michelle Rollman. Madeline Alicia Russell. Zachariah Allen Russell. Kylie Marie Ryan. Nicholas Adrian Salcedo. Mario Xavier Sanchez. Carter Joseph Sansoni, cum laude. Ashley Marie Saylor. Kyle Edward Sayer. Nicholas Ellen Schell, cum laude. Ava Faith Schurz, magna cum laude. Gianna Isabella Schroeder. Emma Grace Shorer. Kendall Nadine Schulman. Rontarius Jamal Seban, Jr. Bryce Anthony Sears. Nogai Sek. Maya Alexia Seitzer. Michael Cameron Seitzer. Austin Robert Selmeyer. Brandon Michael Seifried. Lauren Page Seifried, cum laude. Brianna Rose Schaefer. Damian Christopher Shank, Jr. J. Michael Shaw. Thank you.
Alexander Lewis Shelton. Caitlin Rose Shearer. Jasmine Julietta Sims. Aiden Michael Sayuda. Chatiz Siwa. Hannah Elizabeth Smith. Jordan Scott Smith. Maike Michelle Smith. Robert James Antoine Smith, Jr. Tyrell Anthony Smith. Eden Tilahoon Solomon, cum laude. Ali Nicole Stodigal, magna cum laude. Avion Lamar Steele. Logan Charles Steinborn. Savannah Joe Stevens. Jaden Tyrone Stevens. Isaiah Lamont Stewart. Quincy Deshaun Steinbuck. Pawan Subedi. Ali Nicole Suter. Kylie Ray Surdick. Thank you.
Jordan William Brogan Sweet. Aziera Tapa Sai. Cameron Leslie Leroy Taylor. Jamie Erica Taylor. Kayla Marie Taylor. Lene Taylor. Logan Chase Tellup. Blanca Yesenia Tamaj Jimenez. Awa Chiam. Mason Sean Thomas. James Gordon Thompson. Danielle Marie Thornton. Samantha Ray Tingle. Lashaya Nicole Toombs. Grayson William Toon. Leonte Antonio Townsend. Quentin Cole Trappy. Kalia Michelle Ty. Cody Lee Utzler Robinson. Esperanza Linda Valencia cum laude. Paul Wesley Beach. Jose Mario Velasquez Aguilan, cum laude. Caden Riley Better. James Dominic Bowles. Yendup Weiba. Nieja Monique Walker. Hayden Cole Hunter Wallace. Elijah Blaze Washington. India Nicole Washington. Maddox William Waterman. Thank you.
I will. You ready? Marissa Bethany Watson. Rylan Alexander Watson. Ethan Chandler Webb. Maya Nevea Weber. Ethan John Wiemeyer. Jalen Renisha Marie West. Juliana Mackenzie White. Yamaya Renee White. Jair Whitney. Amaya Kiesia Wilkinson. Jack Anthony Whistle magna cum laude. Kalia Ann Wolfenbarger. Lily Ann Wombles. Leah Amira Wooten, cum laude. Mitchell Lee Workman III. Kristen Leanne Worley. Ethan Andrew Wyke. Selena Marie Wright. Kylie Nicole Yelling. Mason Philip Yost. Miriam Halil Yunan. Deja Ariana Young. Lawrence D'Angelo Young. Aiden Luke Zirkle. Alexandra Rosemary Zielinski. Thank you.
Would the graduates please rise? As superintendent of the Northwest Local School District, I hereby declare the senior class of Colerain High School has graduated. The students may move their tassels to the left side. Congratulations.